Okay, so post market analysis on 20th November 2025. Yes, so let's start. Okay, so here. Okay, so looking on to today's market, so 1 second, let the screen loads. Yeah, the rally still continues. Okay, so we were expecting 26,100 as a crucial level since couple of days back, but today what we have seen is a gap up opening and followed by that a small correction. Then again the rally really continues, and it went till the high of 26,244 and closed at 26,197. Okay, so that's a close. And looking on to the levels, okay, so today the market opened above 26,100, that is again 26 near to 26,135, made a correction till 26,062 and followed by the pure price action. You can see the candlesticks formation also over here, high of 26,200 and yesterday's level 26,151, which we already marked yesterday here, respected for at least for half an hour, more than half, more, sorry, near to 1 hour almost. It respected this level, and again we had seen a breakout. And looking onto the bank nifty also, we are again seeing the same rally. And yeah, the price action level. So in our during our afternoon analysis, we had drawn this particular trend line, and on which the market exactly collapsed here. That's what we can see. So the clear cut resistance was formed near to 59,400, and after that what we had seen is a kind of consolidation. Okay, so the market was on a flat start on bank nifty today, and a drop, then again a upside move is what we had seen today. And yeah, so looking onto the nifty on the daily time frame, if you see, it's the new 52-week high. Okay, the new 52-week high had formed on nifty, whereas on bank nifty we had seen a new record high. Okay, new record high. Again, the bullish flag pattern really works well here on this particular what to call, like, on this particular chart. Coming to Reliance, you can see a good near to 2% move on Reliance, which made after a good gap up, then followed by the, it was straight cut move on Reliance, followed by the HDFC Bank. On HDFC Bank also, from today morning, we had seen almost near to a high of uh, near to 1.9% upside. So the Reliance and the HDFC banks were really working good, and which also helped or dragged the overall market towards upside. So looking on to the top gainers today, so Eicher Motors, what was also one of the stock which really rallied well today, almost near to 3.5 and near to 3.6%, almost 246.8 when Eicher Motors, followed by the Bajaj Finance. Both the Bajaj Finance and Bajaj Finserv. Okay, so both the stocks were really performing well today. If you see, almost 1.886% on Bajaj Finance, as well as on Bajaj Finserv. If you see, it also went since opening, it almost went again 1.67 near to 1.8%. It went. Okay, so those are the top gainers for the. Looking onto the top losers. Top losers means, again, Asian Paints was one of the stock which acted as a top loser for the day, and you can see the correction. Okay, on the daily time frame also, since a couple of days the market is being consolidated near the range of 2,900, and today it's shown a correction near to 1.17%. So, and HCL Technologies, Titan, and all other stocks which follows the bearish side. So that's all about the gainers and losers. So looking on to the FIA DA data, so that's another interesting factor which we can see on the FIA DA data. So on it, so FI and FIA, so the buy value is again up by 1694 crore, and DI is also up by 1223 crore, which means that the overall global sentiment is also now favoring our Indian market, and that's again attracting the buyers, or the investors are again re-engaging irrespective of the global cues and the global news is happening in and around the world. And the Federal Reserve, is there are also some confused or the bias situations where we can actually expect something from the Federal Reserve, followed by the crude oil as well as the gold prices, which again made a kind of bias situation. But still, the investors are really on an optimistic side on Indian market, so we can see the net buyings on our next days also. So that's what I think. The finance sector, looking onto the sector side, the finance sector really works good. And again, bank nifty creates a new record high. The mid cap and the small cap, okay, so this on the same week itself, we are not seeing an active movement on Nifty small cap, especially on Nifty small cap and mid cap are actually not following the trend made by the Nifty and the Bank Nifty, but again, both of them are kind of on the sluggish to the bearish side. So that's what we are seeing on the Nifty mid cap and small cap, the IT as well as the metal sector. So IT sector, which was on the last week, which was really performing well, the IT sector, but today the IT sector didn't went as per the expectations, and also the metal sector. So the metal sector was also not performing much today. So again the trend is now changing or shifting, which means the IT and the auto were something were the sectors that was actually dragging the market onto the bullish side last week. But this week, when we see the the IT and the auto sector is not performing as comparing to the previous week. So that's all about the overall analysis. Coming to the levels, okay, so the next major levels again on Nifty, the all-time high which created near to 26,275 is still on our mark, and tomorrow is a flat to, okay, so if it is onto the bullet side, on the bullet side, the nearby resistance is again the all-time high, that is 26 to 75, and above that which will be really performing good on, or it will be really rallying. Onto the downside, onto the bottom side again 26,151, 26,101. So these are the levels again which I am expecting the reversal. Okay, so a flat to negative start is something which I am expecting because of the huge rally. Obviously there will be a correction on the initial on the first half of the market. So that's what something I am expecting on Bank Nifty. Again, the trend line here. It meets an above 59,500. Okay, above 59,500, I'm actually very much bullish on Bank Nifty. If it is again coming or if the market is again coming down near to 59,100, is some of the is one of the major level or the key level which I am expecting the market for a potential bounce back. Okay, so that's it. And if it is breaking this trend line again, so it had breaking this trend line a slighter on a slighter side, but again we have some minute levels near to 59,200, but the potential reversal will be expected near to 59,100. So that's all for tomorrow's analysis, and we'll be seeing on the next day tomorrow morning pre-market analysis. So overall the institutional buyings are also onto the bullish side, and the global cues, irrespective of the global cues, everyone is bullish on the Indian market. So